Good morning. It's been a while since I did a vlog because I've had a cold for the last 2 weeks and it sucked. I've still got a little bit of like a residual cold going on. I think it's a mixture of, I sat next to someone with a really bad cold and I just picked it up so easily because of the azathioprine that I'm on. I seem to be able to pick up colds really quickly, so that was fun. But also it's that time of year now where, like, don't get me wrong, I love this time of year because it's starting to get colder, but the only thing I don't like about it is that you get a lot of cold because of the change in temperature and all that kind of crap. So yeah, it looks nice, it's all cool and it's bright skies, but the colds are the only thing I don't like about this time of year. So for the last 2 weeks I've been pretty much like just feeling miserable and sorry for myself and like, oh, I hate me. But yeah, like it's almost gone, like it's almost shifted, which is good. Saying that, it'll probably come back again, but at least right now I feel good. To the point where I actually even worked out this morning. So, you know, first time in ages. I did turbo fire. I only did a quick HIIT workout, but I still got a good calorie burn. Although, on my watch, I've got an Apple Watch and you can do like your workouts and you can, it records your pulse and it tells you how many calories you burned and everything. Switched it on, did my workout, completely forgot to switch it off. So according to my watch, I've done like well over half an hour's workout when I only did 15-minute HIIT workout. So that's not entirely accurate. So that's kind of screwed up my day, but I don't really mind. I just need to remember that the next workout, I actually switch it off and finish the workout on my watch when I'm actually done. The other thing is, it's something I'll probably do a whole separate video about, but I'm thinking of going to more of a plant-based diet and kind of giving up animal products and meat, because I have been thinking about it for a while, but I watched a video on YouTube and it was this woman, Dr. Melanie Joy. She did like just a 19-minute presentation about a theory that she calls carnism and the reasons why people eat certain animals but not others, and the reasons why they justify it. And it just kind of, I related to it very well, and it wasn't like she was talking down to people who do eat meat. It was just explaining a theory about why people eat certain things, and it just totally, I just clicked with it. And there was a bit of footage that she showed in her presentation from a documentary, and just watching that alone made me like, it made me feel so sick to think that, like, I know that the animal industry is bad, like I know that they're killing animals, of course they're bad, it's not exactly humane, is it? But when you see it, it's totally different. And it's like, I don't know, it's just, it really made me think about what the choices that I'm making. And for the last few sort of weeks, I've not really fancied meat anyway. Like, I've just been a bit, I did have I went to my friend's house at the weekend for a barbecue, which was awesome. But even then, like, I felt myself gravitating more towards the salad and stuff. I still ate meat, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as I did with the salad stuff. How weird is that? Like, I've always been a meat eater. I don't know, it's strange. So anyway, so I'm thinking of just generally incorporating way more plant-based food, so loads of vegetables, lentils and legumes and, like, you know, nuts and stuff that you can get a load of iron, load of protein from, that's really good for you. It's got a load of extra little like micronutrients and stuff that's just generally going to make me feel better. So I'm going to start by just adding more of that stuff, not necessarily eliminating anything, although meat I just don't want to really eat anymore. But like animal products like milk and cheese and stuff, it's going to be very difficult to just completely cut that out. So one of the tips that someone said was that just start adding stuff to your diet first, so like loads of veg, all the stuff I just said, beans, lentils, whatever. And then you can start eliminating the other stuff that you don't want, because by increasing all that stuff anyway, it's less likely that you're going to eat all the animal products. Like if you're eating a whole big thing of like a salad with loads of beans and lentils and rice, you don't really need the meat. You don't really need cheese. You don't really need all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I don't know how it's going to go, but the idea now, because like we had, I cooked a Sunday dinner last night, Sunday roast. I couldn't even eat my chicken. I just had the vegetables and potatoes. I couldn't even stomach the chicken after what I saw. So yeah, totally changed things. And I've always been a big carnivore. I've always been a big meat eater, and it's like now I really, even like animal products, I just think about that video. Oh, it's like haunting me in my mind. But it's actually opened my eyes to it. Even though I knew it was going on, but when you see it, totally different. Good morning, it is Tuesday. I have just finished getting all my food together for the day so that I'm not tempted by rubbish. So I have, I've been having toast with avocado for breakfast, which I've been really liking. I've never really tried it before, but I love it. So for lunch, that's when I have my oats. So it's just what I usually do for overnight oats. So it's a cup of oats, a scoop of protein powder, and water, and then grapes on top. So I'll have that for my lunch. And then snack wise, I've got tomato, like cherry tomatoes and cucumber, melon, and an Alpro yogurt, which is soy, I think. And the flavour is strawberry and banana, because you can't go wrong with strawberry and banana. It's like the best combination ever. And I'm going to also take with me some sweet and salty popcorn, because I like sweet, I like salty. Why not merge them together? They're all my snacks for today. I have been drinking hazelnut milk last night. I tried it for the first time, love it. I actually like coffee now, because I never really liked coffee, it's always too bitter for me, but the sweetness of the hazelnut milk, because to be fair, it has got sugar in it, but it's still better than milk. I might end up moving over to like an unsweetened almond milk, but for the transition period, I think this is easier to kind of move through. So hazelnut milk with coffee, oh my god, it's so good. And actually even with tea it wasn't that bad. This morning I caught up on Made in Chelsea because it started again. I know I'm a loser, I just love that show so much. It's just like, I don't know why I love it, I just do. I just love that show, and I'm glad it's back, because I think I keep saying this and people always laugh, but it's the way it's edited. It's just edited really nicely. Like, I love watching it from like that geeky point of view, as well as the storylines, but really it's just how it looks. It just looks really nice. It's shot really nicely. And last night's one, which is the first one, the opening scenes were actually, I just like watch it thinking, I really like that. I like how that was done. Good morning guys, it is Wednesday. It is definitely getting autumny, wintry kind of weather, because this morning it was raining and it was dark and it was just like, it's like my favourite time of the year. Last night we tried meat-free burgers for the first time, and I actually really like them. They're only Morrison's own, but they were just actually really nice. And then this morning was again just avocado on toast. I've got my oats for lunch. I'll take some like fruit with me. I got some melon. I'm going to take some hazelnut milk with me, so that if I have a coffee or a tea, I can have that rather than dairy, because I don't like black coffee and I don't like black tea. I like something milky, and because I'm now drinking hazelnut milk, then at least, you know, I've got that on the go. I worked out again this morning. I did turbo fire again, same one as I did on Monday, the HIIT 15, just because it's quick and it's easy, but you still get like your heart pumping. And I this time remembered to switch it off afterwards, because Monday it looked like I did a really long workout when actually I didn't, whereas this time I actually stuck to the, like, switched it off afterwards. So that's it really. I'm looking forward to this weekend because I'm getting hair done. Thank God, because my roots, as you can see, are coming through. Just going for the same thing. I'm not going to go anything different because I just love this colour, like this colour combination. I don't know if I'll have more of the greeny side rather than the turquoise, because you can see there's two slightly different colours. It's more blue and then green at the bottom. I don't know whether to go more green all over or stick to the blue to green or just all blue. I don't know. We'll have a chat and see. But I just love getting my head on you. It's just like a proper pamper session. You can sit there and you feel girly and you're like, la la la. It's just nice. And it's just nice to kind of chill out and have a day of, yeah, just getting your hair done. It's nice. Good morning, it is Thursday. Last night I tried Linda McCartney's vegetarian sausage rolls, and they're suitable for vegans as well. Oh my God, they tasted exactly like pork sausage. They looked really pale and anemic and like not very appetizing when they were cooked, but they tasted exactly the same. I don't know how, but they do. So I had that with some veg on the side, because Chris had pie, mash and veg and gravy. And I had these vegetarian sausage rolls, vegetables, gravy, no mash because it was creamy mash. So instead I just had like a round of bread to dip in the gravy afterwards, which was really nice. And we had dinner whilst we were watching Westworld, episode 2. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to watch it. You should be able to download it on Skye. It's HBO, so I don't know if you're over in the States. I don't know if that's a channel. I don't really know how the TV works over in the States, if I'm honest, or in Canada or wherever else you guys are watching me from. But in the UK, I watched it on Skye. So yeah, it was, it's getting good. I mean, it's only 2 episodes in and I'm like, this is an amazing TV show. So yeah, I'm hooked straight away. Even from the first episode, I was in. So sometimes with TV shows, it takes me a while to warm up to them, but this was like straight away. Like, I'm loving it. So if you haven't seen it already, you need to. It's so good. So good. I've not seen because I think it was a film called Westworld, which is what this is based on, but I've never seen that before. But I'm sure at some point, if it's not already on Netflix, it will be on Netflix, because that's what Netflix tend to do. So at some point I will have a look. For lunch, I've got my oats. I'm also taking with me a smoothie. It is a green smoothie, but the only reason it's this kind of plummy colour is because I added beetroot, pickled beetroot. So that's why it's like this kind of purpley colour. In here there is cucumber, celery, spinach, beetroot, banana. I think that's everything. But I need to start adding things like hemp seeds and like all the seeds that I've got, because with the NutriBullet it just blends it all up, so it doesn't really matter if you have a stoma or not, because it's just all blended. So, and then you're still getting the goodness of what's in the seeds. So I've got a load in the cupboard. I just need to sort the cupboards out. That might be my challenge for this weekend actually, is to sort out the cupboards and get rid of all the stuff that A, I've not used and they've probably expired anyway, B, stuff that's now not vegan that I'm not going to use and Chris won't use anyway, and C, yeah, just kind of make some room for new stuff that I'll buy. This is probably the last one I'll make without any nuts, because next week I'll start making proper smoothies with added extras. So yeah, that's for like a snack, and then my oats for lunch. And then for dinner, it might be pasta. I've not had pasta for a while, so I might do pasta. Because I know Chris will eat pasta. He's been really good actually. He's been trying some of the vegetarian stuff. He tried the vegetarian burgers, which he didn't hate, which is good enough for me. If you don't hate it, it's fine. But he's still eating meat because I did expect him to change. It'd be nice for him to eat more of the stuff I'm eating, just because it's probably going to be healthier. But I'm not going to stand there and go, well, you know, you have to eat what I'm eating. It's totally his choice. morning guys, it is Saturday. Now I don't usually vlog at weekends, but A, I didn't vlog yesterday, so I'm making up for that, and B, I'm getting my hair done today, so I'm super excited and thought I'd vlog. I've just dropped, well, I was going to drop off Chris and his friend to the train station, but he ended up driving and then I just drove the car back. But basically he's gone off to watch Panther. If you've not heard of Panther, it's a very vulgar band, a very like 80s feel rock band, and they are very, very sort of sexist and derogatory, and it's like, it's terrible, but he likes them and so does his friends, so they're going to go see them in concert, and they're being supported by Bowling for Soup. So Chris is super, super excited because we, as teenagers, we loved Bowling for Soup and we still really do, so yeah, he's super excited. So I have the house to myself tonight, so I'm going to watch, I've waited to the weekend to watch all of EastEnders. I've got A League of Their Own to watch. I've already watched Made in Chelsea. I should have waited for the weekend to watch Made in Chelsea, but I couldn't wait because I love Made in Chelsea. And then I've got a few films to watch. I'll wait for Chris before I watch Red Dwarf because I know he likes watching that with me, like us together. So I'll refrain from watching Red Dwarf, even though I really want to watch the new episode, but I'll refrain. And I'm sure there's something else that I've recorded that I want to watch. But yeah, so I've got lots of stuff on TV to watch. Now, usually I would order a Chinese whenever he's out. I'd order a Chinese takeaway, meal for one, sorted. But now that I've gone plant-based and more of a vegan diet, which means no dairy, no animal products at all, nothing like that, Chinese is going to be a bit of a struggle. I mean, I can have a plain chow mein, but it depends what they cook it in. And I could have a chop suey, but again, it depends what they cook it in. So I don't know. I might not. I might just go to the shop and get some like a salad. I don't know. Last night I tried a Linda McCartney vegetable pie. I wasn't impressed. It wasn't like the sausage roll. The sausage roll was nice, but this was a vegetable pie and it tasted like a vegetable pie because it was a vegetable pie and I wasn't a fan. So I ended up just filling up on like random bits of junk because it's a Friday and I don't really care anyway. So like Pringles and popcorn and yeah, just random stuff. But I'm just so looking forward to getting like a little pamper session and like, yeah, clearly my roots very much need doing and the colour's gone very faded and mint again, which I like. I like the mint look. I like how it transitions from like really vibrant to like a mint. But it's definitely time for a top up and obviously the roots coming through. And I swear they're going grey. Like they're supposed to be mouse brown, but all I can see now is grey roots. So maybe I've reached that age. I'm 30, so I don't know. It might be grey, it might be mouse. I can't really tell. And because I usually have loads of cups of tea when I'm at the hairdressers, I'm going to take with me, I'm going to be one of those people, and I'm going to take with me my own tea bags. This is the Twinings pineapple and grapefruit green tea. It's actually quite nice. Ooh, by the way, because I'm obsessed with drinking tea and I usually like really milky tea, since giving up dairy it's a real struggle, and I was trying to, I was drinking hazelnut milk with coffee, which is really nice with coffee but not so great with tea, but I found an oat milk squeezed from an oat, and it tastes really nice in coffee, but also tea, and on its own, and it's apparently a really good source of iron. Time to go to the hairdressers, yay! I got a bit of a cut as well, so I've actually got some layers put in. So it's nice and neat. I've got my fringe sorted out, and obviously the roots, they're a little bit patchy just because of the regrowth, but I don't really care. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, that is my new hair. I'm really pleased. I always feel nice when I get my hair done. I always feel like, I don't know, when you come out and it's like, I love before and afters, and like I'm obsessed with makeover shows and makeover like before and after photos. So yeah, I love my new hair. I say new hair, I mean it's the same as before really. There's a little bit different, there's a couple of different blues in it, but generally it's pretty much the same. So yes, I'm really, really pleased. I love it. It's so pretty, it's so soft and smooth and good condition, and now that they've like she got rid of the ends, like the little split ends and stuff. So hopefully that'll keep it in nice condition as well. So I must not wash it every day. I've not washed it yet. And I'm quite good actually at not washing it too much, because I used to wash it every single day, and then when I started having fashion colours, I realised it's a waste of money to wash your hair every day because you're just washing it out. So I usually wash my hair about twice a week, and live on dry shampoo. Not live on as in eat it, that'd be weird. Oh, we did buy a new addition to the household. Not a dog, don't worry, it's not a living animal. Well, it's a living being, but it isn't an animal. I'll go get him. This is Spike. Spike, say hello to everyone. I think he's shy. This should be relatively easy to look after, but I am rubbish with living things. So yeah, this hopefully will be okay to look after. It's just so furry. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna get a cup of tea with oat milk. I've been drinking it with oat milk recently. Tea with oat milk, yes. Coffee with hazelnut milk, yes. And coffee with coconut milk, kind of. I'm not sure. I've been drinking it and I've been finishing the drink, so it's not that bad, but it's not my favourite. It's not as nice as the hazelnut milk, but that does have sugar in it. So that's why I can drink it without actually adding any extra sugar, because the hazelnut milk has already got added sugar in it, which I don't want to buy too much of that, to be honest, because I don't drink coffee that much, and if I do, I'll have the hazelnut one as like a treat, and I'll use that for if I ever have hot chocolate and stuff as well, because I can use the hazelnut like milk with the Sweet Freedom choc shot. I mean, you can use this on anything. You can drizzle it over porridge, you can drizzle it over fruit, you can add it to milk to make either hot chocolate or milkshake. You can spread it on toast. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, GM-free and vegan. And apparently it's suitable for diabetics as part of a healthy diet.